This episode of Overlooked History of Georgia is about the use of a false seal, an era during Reconstruction. The Great Seal of the State of Georgia was adopted in 1799. The seal had two sides, one of a ship and flaming representing Georgia agriculture and commerce, and the other side, which is best known today, showing an arch supported by three pillars. Each pillar represents the three branches of Georgia government. A banner contains the de facto motto, wisdom, justice, and moderation. A soldier stands guard with his sword representing the military. Originally, the date 1799 was placed at the bottom, but in 1914 it was replaced with 1776. The state seal is a biscuit-sized seal, and is used on official papers signed by the governor. Without the seal, the papers are not considered valid. The Secretary of State is the official custodian of the Great Seal of the State of Georgia. During the time of the Civil War, the state capital was in Milledgeville, Georgia. As chairman of the Union Army approached the city, Secretary of State Nathan Barnett became concerned about official government records. His wife, Mary Ann Barnett, would have told the story in the March 6, 1897 Atlanta Constitution. According to Mary's account, Barnett went to the Capitol to find the seal and the official acts of the legislature. At nightfall, he snuck back home with both. Secretary Barnett and Mary Ann wrapped legislative acts in a thick paper and cloth, and buried them and the seal in a pig pen. Sherman soon made it to town and burned the Capitol building. Had Barnett not saved the legislative acts, it would be lost to history. According to Mary Ann, she had managed to convince Sherman to save a portrait of noted Georgia politician William H. Crawford before the Capitol was lit on fire. At the end of the Civil War, Charles Jenkins was serving as governor, with Barnett as the Secretary of State. At the end of his term in 1868, the state was put under military occupation. Thomas Ruger was appointed the 45th governor of Georgia by the federal government. Ruger wanted Barnett to continue serving as Secretary of State, but Barnett felt the military occupation was illegal and refused to serve under it. He returned home and took the seal with him, so Ruger could make no official acts. To get around this problem, the state government created a copy of the seal. When Barnett returned home, Mary Ann Barnett hid the seal in their house. Several months later, Georgia was readmitted to the Union, and Republican Rufus Bullock was elected Georgia's 46th governor. Barnett returned to the Capitol and presented the seal to the new governor. On a comparison of Ruger's copy of the seal, an error was discovered. In Governor Ruger's copy, the soldier was holding his sword in the wrong hand. Ruger's time in office became known as a period of the false seal. The period of a false seal remains one of the strangest parts of Georgia political history. Thank you.
Georgia, 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 the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind.